focus on that.
Okay, let's focus then on our personal finance corner. Hemant Rustagi, the CEO of Wiseinvest Advisors, is our guest for the day. Hi Hemant, good afternoon. Straight away then, let's go across to our first caller. Ria Chatterjee has called us. Hi Ria.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I wanted to know what are the best debt funds to invest in with a 1 to 3 year horizon.
Okay, Hemant?
Well, since the intent is to invest in debt funds, let me briefly explain what debt funds are all about. Debt funds typically invest in instruments like you have corporate debentures, and you have public sector bonds and government securities and money market instruments like certificate of deposit, commercial paper and treasury bills. Investors have an option to choose from a variety of funds. There are liquid funds, ultra short-term funds, income funds and so on. The important thing to understand is the major differentiator between these funds is the maturity duration of their portfolio. Now, for example, a liquid fund which is ideal for parking short-term money will have a maturity duration of, let's say, 91 days, and a short-term fund will have a maturity duration of 1 to 2 years. In this case, because the time horizon is minimum 12 months and the maximum is 36 months, I think it's important to maybe divide it into two time horizons of 12 to 18 months and 18 to 36 months. Now, for a time horizon of 12 to 18 months, I think that the ideal option would be to look at short-term income fund. There are a couple of income funds that she can actually consider. One is the UTI short-term fund, and the other one is IDFC SSI short-term. For 18 to 36 months, income fund which follow accrual strategy can be focused, and the reason for that is because currently the YTM, the yield to maturity of these funds is quite high, so she can actually benefit if she holds on to investment for around 2 to 3 years. In this category, couple of funds that can be considered are Birla short-term opportunity fund and L&T income opportunity fund. Another fund that can be considered is fixed maturity plan. These are akin to fixed deposit. These are typically close-ended fund, but she has to be very clear about the time horizon. So if the time horizon is around 18 months, in the current situation, she can expect good return from there. And the second thing is that because it'll be covering 2 financial years, there'll be benefit of double indexation, which means that the post-tax returns are going to be much, much higher.
Okay, let's get in another caller as well. KKS Menon calls in from Kerala. KKS?
I've been recruited to a public sector company. The company is offering a pension scheme which I don't think will be sufficient.
Okay.
How can I supplement my retirement savings? At present, I don't have any debts or assets.
Okay. Hemant, would you like to come in on that?
Yeah, sure. I think there are a couple of important things here from the point of view of building retirement corpus. One, he's planning to build the retirement corpus right at the start of his career, which means that he'll have enough time, maybe around 30 to 35 years, to build that corpus. Second thing is he is going to get some pension, so he just needs to make sure that he, has some additional corpus there. So in that case, he can think of investing in well-diversified equity funds over a period of 30 to 35 years, which will be the ideal option for him. A couple of equity funds that can be considered are ICICI Focus Blue Chip Fund and HDFC Equity. And the reason why I'm recommending equity fund is because if I assume a return of, let's say, around 12% for a period of 30 years, investment of 2,000 will get him around 1 crore of corpus. So, the key, of course, would be that he must continue this investment process throughout the time horizon, and also try and increase the investment amount as and when his income levels keep rising.
All right, Hemant, thanks so much for taking the time out and joining us. We thank our viewers as well for taking the time out and calling us. For now, it's a bit subdued for the markets, off from the high point of the day, but holding on to levels of 6,070. Here's where we take a leave on markets and macros. From Ekta, myself, the entire team, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. Business Lunch up next.
MCX Stock Exchange, India's new stock exchange, presents Markets and Macro.